You guys ever have like a Smirnoff Ice? Today we're talking about Zugtmoy's Staff of Decay. This is another funny item that I made in the Out of the Abyss campaign. I made a lot of funny items in that campaign. It's a good campaign. Oh, what a time was had. Zugtmoy's Staff of Decay. It's a little different than the other two. You'll see why, like, right now. To start, requires attunement. Staff may use a +2 quarterstaff. Not needing attunement, to use this aspect of the staff. So, you know, that's pretty standard thing on a lot of like plus magic items. You just like pick it up and it's automatically just better stick or a better sword. And honestly, just that by itself already makes me not want to give it to players because, you know, plus items are lame. I want them to do like a bunch of wacky shit. But that's not the point of this item. The main point of this item is to like create a world outside of the player's game. Because this item, as you're going to find out, is not very useful to the PCs. The staff holds 103 charges and regains a number of charges equal to the number of mushrooms, myconids, or moss consumed by the bearer throughout a 24-hour period prior to dawn all at once. So, if you eat like 10 mushrooms in your salad that day, it's going to regain 10 charges the next dawn. So that's how that works, as long as you're attuned to it. Obviously, it checks the one who's attuned to it. It's how many mushrooms they consumed. So that's because it's like a myconid staff. Zugtmoy is the demon prince of mushrooms and such. Expend 2 charges to create an edible filling mushroom that will sustain a large or smaller creature, for those like ogre PCs, for 24 hours. If this mushroom is eaten 2 days consecutively, then the consumer's outermost layer, whether skin, shell, or third option, will turn bright red with bright white polka dots. So if you got your turtle player, you can really fuck around with their shell, make it nice and sparkly. That's just fun, you know? That's just fun. Maybe makes a little disadvantage on stealth checks depending on terrain. Maybe it gives you advantage on stealth checks if you have a particularly bright white terrain or bright red terrain with white polka dots and something. I don't know. Maybe you're in like a quite like infested region. If this mushroom is eaten for 3 days consecutively, then the consumer gains an additional bonus action on each of their turns for that day, which is just an insane buff. That's great. That's fantastic. That might actually be useful for the PCs. However, if this mushroom is eaten 4 days consecutively, the consumer dies and rises as a spore servant of Zugtmoy, which are undead plant-based zombies that are loyal to the will of Zugtmoy, whatever that may be, but they act as like zombies essentially. Other things it can do: as an action, by expending 20 charges of the staff, the wielder may imbue the staff's essence into an unliving corpse, meaning you can't do it on a zombie because that's a living corpse. Not an oxymoron, see, yeah. Raising it as a spore servant of Zugtmoy. So boom, you make a spore servant of me. This doesn't mean it's loyal to you. Like if you are like a cultist of Zugtmoy, then yeah, you might be able to like find a way for use of these guys, but they'll just attack you if you're not like, if they don't see you as like, yeah, this is a mushroom dude. This guy's cool with the mushroom crowd. But yeah, you know, not actually that useful if you're just like, you know, good boy adventurers going off to destroy the demons. As an action, by expending 1 charge of the staff, the wielder produces a dark red floating spore ball from the tip of the staff. This ball lasts for an hour and emits dim light, so it's like a little torch out to 60 feet. That's like a torch. Has the consistency and physics of a hairy balloon. That's fun. You can like rub it and it feels like, you ever leave an orange in your backpack for several weeks in high school? Yeah, so it'll feel exactly like that. I'm sure that's a very common experience that everyone has. So just imagine that. After 1 hour, the ball explodes and releases spores on a 20-foot radius. Any non-living corpses in the area make a DC 10 luck check. On a fail, they rise as spore servants of Zugtmoy. So like on a 1 through 9, they rise as the spore servants of Zugtmoy. On a 10 or up, they just stay as little corpse boys. So yeah, that's another like way to use this, but you have to wait a whole hour, or you could just pop it. You could just like throw it down a hallway and then shoot it. And then if you want to like, this actually could be cool in a like room where you're gonna go in, you're expecting to be ambushed, there's a bunch of corpses everywhere because the thing you're attacking is like a necromancer or something, and only some of them are zombies and you're not sure which one. So you could like throw this and have the like mushroom zombies fight the normal zombies, and it's a whole mess. You can create like a whole little issue there, and then you just clean up whatever's left, you know? As an action, okay, last one, not last one, but next one. As an action, you may pour your life force into the staff, killing you, but refilling a number of charges in the staff equal to the amount of mushrooms, myconids, or moss you have consumed in total over your lifetime. I mean, if you're really devoted to the staff and like Zugtmoy's like compelling the cultist who's using it, this is probably something that the guy the PCs will get it from does. In order to like, I send my soul to you, Zugtmoy, or something like that, in like his last ditch effort to be closer to his like benefactor, like real warlock shit right there, you know? And then the best move. As an action, you may cast Toll of the Dead as a first level wizard, so you want to get in that 1d12 or d8, depending. Probably d12. You're smart enough, you'll use it when it's the d12. Everyone knows what Toll of the Dead does. That's just a little extra bonus, so like he does like a little magic if you have the staff. You can give the staff to like a funny non-magic boy. Now he has a range attack. Oh, isn't that cool? That's great. Hilariously, I think this would be great for a monk because it's a +2 staff. So that's like just gonna be the good bonk attacks, you know? They get an extra attack on 5th level. That's 2 of those. And yeah, that's the staff. Probably level 5. It's a funny stick. It's not that useful. And it's not overpowered. That's the biggest difference. I don't think this is that overpowered. It's overpowered in the sense it's a +2 staff, but all the other stuff is just like, whatever, it's fun. It makes a light source sometimes. You can make some zombies. Provided you have corpses, and they're not loyal to you. You don't command the zombies. So yeah, there you go. It's a funny little stick. Isn't that cute? Look at it, got a little mushroom top. Yeah, thank you. Like and subscribe. I don't know. Comment what other stuff you think I should make. Got any ideas for things? I'll expand on them. I'll take your ideas, steal them, pre-package them, and repackage them into a fun new item. And I'll even like say this was made by this commenter, and I'll put a little thing, a little credit, whatever you want. Like and subscribe, please. It helps in all those memes. Look, it's a stick. Bye bye.